Jeremy in St. Charles, how you doing?
Hi. I had two questions, if I could. My first was, I think that there's a lot of bias in the American media in regards to favoring Christianity. And did you guys see this ABC News story?
Yep.
Okay, so you already know what I'm talking about?
I already wrote about it.
Okay, well, it fails to mention that the robbery didn't stop because the woman was talking about faith.
Correct.
It stopped because he thought he was going to have to pay for the money he stole. Well, not him, but the woman would.
Correct. It's exactly what I wrote on my Facebook yesterday.
Yeah, and it spends like 5 minutes talking about how the woman talked to him about like Jesus and her faith, which is true, but it spends 5 minutes talking about that, and then it spends 5 seconds mentioning the fact that he went off and robbed another store.
Oh, I hadn't heard that part yet.
Yeah, he went off and robbed another store, and that's when they caught him. So it even
the headline
like, even bring up that, and it mentions like the other thing for like 5 minutes.
The headline was "Woman Stops Robbery with Faith," and it should have been "Compassionate Woman Stops a Robbery with a Lie."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have another similar story from about a month or so ago. I think it was about a month or so ago. Could have been a little bit longer, but we have Jack Sparrow. I forget the name of the actor right now. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. But the guy who played Jack Sparrow is mugged in an alley, and then he's recognized.
Johnny Depp.
Got Johnny Depp. And when the mugger realized who he was, no, I'm not going to rob you. I'm not going to steal from Captain Jack, and left. So there you go. The power of pirate movies.
I mean, and how stupid is that? Because if anybody could afford to be mugged, it'd be Johnny Depp. I mean, the guy's loaded. All right, what was your other thing?
Well, my question was, it was about like news coverage. There's been a lot of news coverage over a Muslim mosque that is being built 2 blocks away from where the World Trade Centers fell. I don't know if you've heard about this or not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the city of New York is trying to stop them from building it, and it seems to me that the media is kind of promoting it. And even though I think anyone can easily understand why this is a sensitive issue, well, the Constitution says that the government will make laws that hold a neutral standpoint on religion, and I mean, I don't understand how that can happen. I'm kind of in favor of like the mosque being built, and you might disagree with that, and that's fine. I was just kind of wondering what your guys' opinions are on that.
My take's really simple. If they allow any religious organizations to build buildings there, then they have to allow all of them. And if
that's what I was.
And if they're going to prohibit one, then they got to prohibit all of them.
And if you're what you're talking about the American news media being biased, and I think actually the word you were looking for in this particular instance is sensationalist. Yes, absolutely, it's a travesty. Yeah. Our journalism has completely gone down the toilet. It's a worldwide shame. And the people in other countries, I mean, I talk to international people all the time who reflect that if you want to know what's really going on in America, you watch news in another country.
Yeah,
they know more about our history than we do as well.
The news station that won the coverage for the best coverage on the American war was the BBC.
Yep.
Bingo.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Jeremy.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, the sad thing is that, if I'm honest, I'm as guilty of perpetuating the problem as anybody. Because the reason that story was titled, Woman Stops Robbery with Faith is because that's what sells. It not only gets the faith heads to buy the paper, but it gets us riled up and talking about it.
Yeah.
So they're just being, that's how you make money. If they'd have written the headline that I suggested, Compassionate Woman Stops Robbery with a Lie, probably wouldn't have got much press at all. I mean, you have to manufacture a story. And it would be nice if there were more. There are plenty of journalists with integrity, and there are plenty that find stories that don't have to be manufactured. But the general public, including, I'm no exception, dig on some sensationalism.
Yeah,
and
I've been interviewed on the TV news a number of times, and every time that the news has covered some event of my life, they've gotten the details wrong. Every time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, journalism is at least inaccurate. But then when it goes to as you said, to sensationalizing, gets into the whole Fox News thing where they're just, it becomes a show. And you can't rely anymore on what you're seeing because you're not getting an account of what's really going on. You're getting opinions of what's going on. And to a degree that's fine as long as you can get a counter opinion to weigh against that and make your own mind. No, enough said about that.